Colleagues, can we begin?
I'm happy, Sam.
Can we begin? All right. Alessandro? Alessandro, there we go. Congratulations, guys. Well done again. Coach, captain, I've got media on standby. I don't see any hands, guys. Jan, do you want to kick us off?
Happy to. Even Francke, I mean, obviously on the TV it looked horrendous, the conditions. Please talk to us about exactly what it was. I mean, that's not the type of conditions that suit your game.
Yeah, thanks, Jan. Obviously, it's been raining probably non-stop for 48 hours. As the game progressed, the rain increased as well. Apart from just the ball being wet, the field was actually quite soggy. So, like you say, when you want to play a evasive kind of game, or you want to play a momentum game, that makes it difficult. Obviously, really ugly, but we'll take the 4 points.
Francke, what would you say, given the conditions and the type of game you ended up playing, what do you say was the best aspect for you?
Well, Jan, if I looked at that last, say, 5 minutes, we were really under the pump, and the guys just stay composed, almost the same as last week, where we knew we had to get out of a half to be disciplined. And yeah, there was a really good defensive set right at the end not to give any penalties away. I mean, 1 point in it. So we definitely rather take the win than the loss.
Yeah. Even last one from me, Leinster next week. You hoping for better weather or something else?
Yeah, better everything, to be honest. No, we as coaches have looked towards Leinster already. We've previewed everything. We haven't gone there with the team yet. Important for us to enjoy this one first, and then tomorrow is a long travel day for us, and then Monday morning we start with Leinster.
Thanks so much, Jan. We'll go with Morgan and then followed by Carl.
Thanks, Sammy. Hi, Cash. Hi, Francke. Cash, if I can start with you. The URC is literally a half marathon, 21 games, if I'm not mistaken, to lift that trophy. But you guys have gone those first 4Ks. You've taken step by step and you've built beautifully towards this Leinster game. So how important is it to take this momentum into this, what is going to be your biggest challenge to date in the comp?
Yeah, thanks, Morgan. I think it's important for us to keep on holding on to what's working for us. Keep on working on the small things that we can fix to become even more consistent. It's going to be an exciting clash next weekend. It's probably the first time I'm assuming that we're going to play Leinster's real A team, and we're playing it at the Viva, which we now are proud that are there. So it's a big opportunity, big week for us. A lot of focus will go into us and what we need to do.
Francke, if I can just go to you, you mentioned that discipline now in those closing 5 minutes, because defense is one thing, but discipline and defense go hand in hand. But then there's that third aspect, character. How much of the team's character came through what you guys have been building on over the past, say, 3-4 years? Probably really showed in those last 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, definitely, Morgan. I mean, you could see the guys were, like I said, disciplined. We were ready to make our tackles and to wait for an error. And as soon as the guy saw the opportunity to take the guy out in touch, I mean, I think half of the team was in that breakdown. So really happy with the character. And like I said, everybody is just calm and composed, and they know what to do. And that makes it very easy for a captain just to lead them in the right direction.
Thanks, guys. All the best for the week.
Thank you.
Thanks, Morgan. Thanks for your contribution. Carl, you're up, and then Ati.
Thanks, Nyanisu. Coach, firstly, congratulations. You've just won, being that I'm not there, but I'll accept that one. How much did you learn? You had to play 3-4 different game plans in your 3-4 matches already this season. How much did you learn from today's result and the game plan to help to make your decision on the team for next week against Leinster?
Yeah, thanks, Carl. We as coaches have just spoken about that. It's 4 really different games. 4 different conditions, 4 different ways of play and styles. I think Zebre actually played us really well that last 20 minutes where they didn't play any rugby. They just kept on kicking back to us, finding grass. So there's some nice lessons for us to learn there. Finding a way last week to seal the game, finding a different way this week to seal the game. So obviously we feel there's a bit of growth internally, which is good for us. Next week will be a totally different challenge. Different piece, different tempo that they want to play at, different running options, different running lines, rush defense. Obviously we know Jock is there, so they've been going really well. So a totally different new challenge for us next week, which is exciting.
Not saying that next week is not important, but would you say that your tour was successful even if you lose next week?
I think if you offered me 8 points pre-tour, we probably would have taken it. We knew that the first 2 games is going to be tough, and I'm not saying that just to sound cliche-ish. The Dragons are really a tough team, and the way they play at home, disrupting breakdowns, spoiling as much as they can. It's tough to beat them there, and Zebre in these conditions, the conditions was a totally deciding factor. All the X factor went out the game. It became a arm wrestle and became a kicking game. So, yeah, big, like I said, big character building for us. A lot of rugby lessons for us, which obviously, as a group, if we can keep on growing and keep on going, anything's possible next week.
Appreciate it, sir.
Thanks,
Carl, thank you very much. Ati, you up next.
So thanks, Prasem. Cash, just for you right now, again, 2 wins on tour. I mean, the foundation it sets for the season, these 2 victories coming back home when the tournament returns. I mean, how important are these wins in terms of the context of the whole season for you guys?
Yeah, thanks, Ati. We feel the season is in 3 stages. We've got 1 game left of our first stage. Then the second block is URC home and away plus EPCR fixtures in between. And then the third block is after that. We've got EPCR again with some more home games, a lot more home games and 2 away games. So our goal from the beginning was to start as fast as we could. We knew with the Sharks game being cancelled, we had 2 home games and 3 tour games. So we just felt if we could manage to keep some momentum from Currie Cup into URC, we had to start quite quickly, which I'm happy that we did.
I mean, Francke, for you, just how happy are you again? Thank you as the leader of the team, along with the likes of the other guys, in terms of the character, that you guys are showing on tour, grinding it out and getting the job done. I mean, how happy are you to see that character coming all together?
No, definitely. I mean, an ugly win is a lot better than a loss. So, yeah, really happy. Really grateful for a lot of core leaders next to me, helping me with decisions. And yeah, like I said, everybody just knows what to do, how to do it, and then we can just take it into the right direction. So 2 out of 2, and really looking forward to next week.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, person.
Thanks, Ati. Brendan will give you a chance, and then we'll close up with 1 more.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Cash and Francke.
Hello, Brendan. Sorry, we can't hear.
We've lost you, Brendan. Brendan, we can't hear you. Okay, we'll circle back to him. Carl, was your hand up again, or was it an existing one?
Sorry, Nisa, did you guys lose me?
Yeah, we did lose you. Can you start again, please, Brendan?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I was just saying, a lot of teams in the past have written off a trip to Dublin as a game that they almost write off as a loss. Cash, do you believe that there's enough belief in the squad at the moment to go out there and make a statement next week? And how big a game is it for you guys in the context of the season if you can pull off a win in Dublin?
Yeah, thanks, Brendan. Obviously, my process answer would be just as important as we just had against Zebre. But we're under no illusion that it's it's probably 90% of the best team in the world currently ranked number 1. So we know where Ireland's test match ranking is. We know where Leinster is ranked number 1 in the world. So we're under no illusion that is really going to be tough. But also we're excited to see and not compare where we are, but see how we can push them and where we can push them. See if we can find something there that can set us apart from maybe where we were last year and see the growth. So we're not going to necessarily just sell it as let's go try something and let's see what happens. We like I said from the beginning, we're excited about the opportunity as coaches. We'll start selling that picture very soon to the team.
Just the last question from me. You may have mentioned it because I came in a bit late. Asenati should be back next week. Are there any other players that you're expecting to be available for selection?
Yes, Asa is recovering well after his concussion. He should be selectable. We'll probably see if we can get Darian through a fitness test either today or tomorrow, and then we can make a decision there. I know back home, someone like Tapiwa and Cade is trained fully this week, so 1 or 2 decisions for us to take in the next 48 hours.
Thanks, guys.
Cool. Thanks, Ben and colleagues. I don't see any other hands, so I'm going to have to close this off. Cash, Franks, thank you very much for your time. Travel well, recover well. Colleagues, good afternoon.
Baie geluk.
Appreciate it.
Dankie man.
Uitgaan. Uitgaan. Moet ek? Ja,